Okay, so
So
what
that's
is the reason behind to run this channel?
okay. Reason I think I really wanted to be fluent in this language since my school time. So whenever I saw some teachers, those who were very good at this language, and when they spoke, even one sentence, I was very fascinated by them, and I thought that time I should work on myself. But I didn't know that time that I have to speak if I want to be fluent. But that time I was good in study, only in reading and writing. But I never ever try to listen or speak. So yes, and one day I saw some video like conversation video where the learners are practicing their English with each other like we are conversing with each other. So I thought that I should also have a YouTube channel where I converse with people and be consistent. So in this way, I can also learn this language and be fluent at this language. So this is the motivation and this is the inspiration behind my English.
Okay. So
Yeah.
may I know since when have you started running this channel?
Okay, I have started in this year only, in Fab, 25 Fab, but I was not consistent with my channel and with language because something happened in my home. So, yes, I was not consistent, but again, I started to be consistent because if you want to be fluent, if you want to, enhance your communication skills, then you have to be consistent. So, again, I
Yes, yes,
started my journey 2, 3 weeks ago. So, yes.
yes. So
I
I
took a
just
gap
want,
of 4 months. So again,
okay,
yes.
okay. So in
Mm.
this 4 month, have you ever felt like you have given that much of gap? You might go out of your fluency. Have you ever thought, have you got any kind of feeling like this in those 4 months?
Yes, I every time like I thought that I should be consistent, but somehow I was not able to manage because after 2 months when I started my journey, after 2 months my father-in-law was passed away, and because of family responsibility and lots of uh, you know uh, works I have to do, so that's why I stopped my consistency. Again, I try to be consistent, but again something happened. Then again I stopped. So in this way, my journey is ups and downs coming in my
Yes,
journey. So yes,
yes,
I also thought that it's not good to be know that how did you start your journey and what's the motivation behind it. So would you
yes.
like
And
to
yeah,
tell me?
why not? Same like you. Like I was also very much, I'm still passionate because, I'm still learning. I just want to learn more and more so that
Mhm.
I can use little advanced sentences, in my communication skills. My motive is also same like to be fluent. Yes, as much as I can. That's why this was the reason because right now I'm not getting much good opportunities to go and do job. So while sitting home at idle, so I thought to do something. So I find this option very best to
Mhm.
run a YouTube channel so that I can also learn something. And
Mhm.
since the ever since I have opened this channel, I have started learning a lot.
Mhm.
Like many times, there are so many phrases which I post which I'm not even aware about it. So
Mhm.
in this bid, I am also learning. I have learned so many vocabulary words, so many idioms, just in a bid to post them. So I think this is the best way I can improve myself, and I am improving. 2 months I have started posting conversational videos. This
Mhm.
is giving me even more confidence. I'm building more and more
Yes.
confidence. So I think
Mhm.
overall journey of YouTube is just like it is everything for me in today's time because I don't
Mhm.
need to go anywhere to learn. This is everything. Every time I'm talking to people, I'm improving my fluency, like about their culture, tradition. I'm getting a lot of exposure. I'm getting a lot of knowledge because many times whenever you converse with someone, you need to be prepared beforehand a little bit. Like what will you talk
Right.
on,
Right.
which topic you will converse. Like there was a
Mhm.
YouTuber I had conversed with I conversed with her 2 times. Like third time we had to take a topic. So
Mhm.
in a bit to prepare, in a bit to speak on that topic, we had to prepare also. So in this way, you are gaining knowledge a lot. So
Yes.
it's a all-round process for us. Means we are becoming, getting developed in every way if we
Yes.
are connected to this YouTube journey.
Mm-hmm.
So this way, I'm enjoying my journey a lot, and it's going in a very smooth way. I'm loving it.
Okay, that's nice, wonderful. And as you are
And
learning this language, so what are the challenges you faced while learning this language, and how did you overcome those challenges?
yes, I'm still overcoming actually. I have not overcome, still overcoming. As I started my journey, like you said, there is up and downs. There are up and downs in everybody's life, I think. I
Mm-hmm.
last year I also started, I would say in April, but as I started, my father got expired. So
Mm-hmm.
I also took a gap of 2 months. Then
Mm-hmm.
I restarted in June, from
Okay.
1st June,
Mm-hmm.
and from that time I think I was not getting enough confidence because I just post my videos,
Mm-hmm.
with myself. So I was not getting much confidence whether will I be able to speak properly in front of the camera or not. So for that I have started doing shadowing.
Mm-hmm.
And initially I was not aware of the apps,
Okay.
in which we can converse with people and all. So initially I was doing shadowing, I was narrating stories to my children. Like,
Okay.
this was my habit. I have stopped this thing 3 4 months before, but
Mm-hmm.
before that I used to narrate stories or anything, something interested, anything interesting concept to my children while at night. So
Okay.
listening that, they would also enjoy a lot, and in other
Mm-hmm.
way I was also improving myself. So
Mm-hmm.
these two things I was doing regularly. And
Okay.
apart from that, slowly and steadily I have started joining apps also. There also I improved a lot. I
Mm-hmm.
would like to recommend, one is CV app and other is Hello Talk, where I started conversing with people. Because every time you are conversing with your family members, like I had only my children to converse with.
And Viva, what are the practices nowadays you are doing for the betterment of your English?
Right now, I make sure that I talk to someone,
Mm-hmm.
daily. Even it is for 10 to 15 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
I get a boost, by talking to someone. If I keep a gap of 3 4 days, and still, even if I'm good, but I lack confidence somewhere.
Okay.
Even if my fluency, I do not feel at this point of time, I feel like that I can speak,
Mm-hmm.
provided I talk to anyone on daily basis.
Right. Right.
But somewhere I feel that if I do not talk to anyone, I will lose my fluency.
Mm-hmm.
So I just make sure that I daily talk to someone, even it is for a little time, that but I make it sure.
Okay.
Apart from that, as I told this in my previous videos also, I
Mm-hmm.
keep my AI factor with me, so that at any point of time, if I do not get anyone to converse, at least I converse to that AI factor, so that I
Okay.
can be satisfied that I spoke in this language.
Okay.
Even if whether I'm not getting any kind of emotional response, because AI has no
Yes.
emotions,
Yes.
but
We
still I
can't
am
connect
speaking.
with emotionally then. Yes. This is a
Yes,
factor
yes,
that we
yes,
feel.
yes. That's why many people cannot connect with AI
Yes.
factor. Just was asking, do you prefer with your kid to talk in this language, or you just be in your native language with him?
Okay, I think because I just started my speaking English in this year only. So before that, I was talking with him in my native language, Dogri language. But when I
Okay.
started to speak with him, I start speak to him like in English. He doesn't prefer. He always say to Mama, "Don't speak with me in English. I know English and I know how to speak because he is also studying at English medium." So he also don't like to talk with me in English. So I also don't,
Okay.
like pressurize him to talk with me in English. Yes, sometimes, he imitate me, he observe me, how I make video, how I, converse with people. So yes, sometimes he,
Yes.
like to talk with me in English, but not every time. So
Okay.
do you prefer to talk with, uh, I think you also told me that you, in the night time, you also, watch stories or telling story in English to your kids.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, actually, many times children feel that we understand English, so we can speak also. But there they go mostly wrong. They are
Yes.
feeling that they can read, they can understand, so they can speak also.
Mm-hmm.
So but I feel there is a big difference between
Yes.
understanding and
Mm-hmm.
speaking.
Because
Now
we are
my children
also,
have also.
if I compare like
Hmm.
ourselves, like we also know how to write, how to read. But whenever we try to speak, that time our mind and mouth doesn't connect, and we fumbling and some fear in our mind. So yes, with practice you can only
Yes.
to speak, but if you are not practicing speaking,
Yes.
then you will be fumble or words doesn't comes to your mind also. So this problem you will always face if you don't practice.
Yes, and if you speak every time in this language, whether you're talking to your children or
Mhm.
whether you're talking to anyone, like if anybody, I have to talk someone on phone to someone, like to my friend or
Mhm.
any customer care executive. So
Mhm.
at that time also, I prefer in this language only.
Mhm.
So I think you get a lot of boost, and at
Yes.
that time, I think AI factor helps me a lot.
Mhm.
Like when I, because there's every time something new you have to speak whenever you are talking, like if you are talking to a customer care executive relating related to your any problem, at that time you have to speak something new. So at
Yes.
that time I think AI factor helps me a lot. There are so many sentences which I speak at the first time and I made mistake, then
Yes.
immediately I just check it through AI.
Mhm.
So I think this way I correct my mistakes also.
Yes.
So I think AI is helping me a lot. I'm getting
Yes.
a lot of benefit. And regarding children, we feel children cannot relate with
Mhm.
speaking and understanding. They feel like all these things are same. If we can write answers, if we can read, so we can speak also. If we are understanding, so we can speak also. I think if you speak in this language continuously and make an environment,
Mhm.
definitely your kid will also start using this language.
Yes.
For children, I think it's very necessary.
Yes. 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 If you want to be fluent, if you want to speak, then you need to speak. Without speaking, you can't, able to speak. So practice really needed here. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes, definitely. I'm going to tell something very silly on my part, but let me tell you, like there are apps which I have been using. So whenever I talk to someone, I keep a copy and pen with me, and whenever I stuck somewhere, or whenever we converse on any topic, and I stuck, I write that topic and I write those sentences which I could not speak, and later on through AI, I just learn how to speak those
Yes.
sentences.
Yes.
So
Even
this way, I think I'm improving myself.
Even I also did the same, when I started to speak, I also took help from like AI. So in this way, I also, make myself how to speak on some topic, how to speak this sentence. So actually, I think everyone did the same or everyone do the same when they start their journey with this language. Yes.
Yes. And whenever you decide some topic to, to speak on it,
Mhm.
then I think your major problem starts because
Yes.
the topic gives you a variety of sentences to speak. You have
Yes.
to speak which you have never spoken. So at that time, at that time you need to be very, you need to come out with so many different kind of sentences, and
Yes.
their problem arises. You feel like, oh, we are unable to speak, but that is the time you are polishing yourself
Mhm.
by speaking different kind of
Yes. Yes.
sentences, pattern of sentences.
Mhm.
So I think talking on different kind of topics is very necessary for us, to
Yes.
improve our fluency and communication skills.
Yes, I agree with you that whenever we have to speak on some topic, we're not able to, frame sentence. Actually, we have to deep
Yeah.
dive into that topic so that we can able to understand that topic and able to speak on that. So in this way, we can also
Yes.
learn something new whenever we have
Yes.
topic and whenever we have to speak on that topic. So yes, in this way we can improve ourselves, our knowledge.
Yes.
Yes. So in this
Yes.
way, while learning this
Definitely.
language, actually we are learning, so many things. Right?
Yes,
Mhm.
because there are so many things which we are inside it, which we have inside it, but we cannot come up with those ideas in English
Right.
because they are. If we suppose we have taken any topic,
Mhm.
so we have so many things to discuss, but just because of shortage of words in this language, we just stuck. We cannot come up with so many ideas which we have inside.
Yes.
So I think conversing on different topics is very necessary to keep you one step ahead in this
Right. Right.
language. So I feel yes.
Even you
So
can
this is
also
very
watch some
necessary.
content on that topic. That also gives you,
Yes, yes.
immense knowledge about that topic. How you can also make your own idea, how to, gather your idea, how to articulate your ideas on that topic. So in this way, you can take some, knowledge from watching video listening content. There's so many plethora. Mhm,
Yes, yes, definitely. When I watch some video, initially I feel like it is very easy to speak. They are speaking in a very easy sentences, basic
mhm,
sentences. But whenever it come up to me, whenever I have to speak, I get stuck. So I feel, watching
mhm.
something and speaking the same is little different. For this, you need to practice continuously. Even to speak basic
Mhm,
sentences, you need to be consistent. That is the fact.
mhm. So, do you like to watch content in English on YouTube?
Yes,
English
definitely.
content.
Whenever I get
Mm-hmm.
time, yeah, definitely I do watch just to gain knowledge
Mm-hmm.
and definitely just to improve the pattern, the structure of sentences. How can I go? How can I speak with different variety of
Mm-hmm.
sentences and make it advanced? Definitely. Like Sunita Rawat ma'am, I like to watch her
Like, yes,
videos
I
the
also
most.
like to watch her videos.
Yeah, she is using very advanced fancy
Yes, yes,
words. Yes, yes, yes. I get to learn so many things from
yes.
her videos. So whenever I get time, I prefer to watch
Mm-hmm.
her videos.
Is there any particular
Yeah.
channel that you like and regularly you watch?
No, there is no particular channel, nothing. I just scroll and wherever I stumble upon, I just prefer to watch.
Okay, okay, nice,
Yeah.
nice.
What?
Not regularly watching, but whenever the if the topic I like, then I try to watch that one. So it also depends on
Yes,
my mood, depends on my interest. So in this way,
yes,
I
yes,
choose that
definitely.
topic and just listen and try to imitate them. Try to
Yeah.
learn how to pronounce this word. So yes, in this
Mm.
way, I am gaining some knowledge and improving myself in this language.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you're very much right. It depends on our mood also because
Mm-hmm.
watching something requires little patience. It requires 20 to 25 minutes because any video at least require, 20 to 25 minutes to watch. So definitely it depends on our patience and mood. Whenever we are totally free, I think then we can consume content from
Yes, yes.
from that video.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
otherwise we can skip that video and scroll another one.
Yes.
And listening. So you also said that you also recently inculcate the habit of reading. So which type of genres you like, or which type of books right now you are reading?
Right now, I do not read any specific book. My children, the books which they issue from, which they do not issue, they get the books from library every week,
Oh,
and they are mostly storybooks. So
okay.
these days, I'm like reading those storybooks
Yes,
because there are so much to learn from those books. So many
yes.
proverbs, slangs.
Mhm,
I'm learning these days
mhm. That's
from
a good
YouTube.
way. If you get interest, then you can, inculcate this habit of reading,
Yes,
because the habit of reading is very, a boring type habit. So
yes,
I also try
yes.
to inculcate this habit, but sometimes I feel bored. Maybe I'm not getting my genre this time. Yes.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Like reading, like you say, reading, meditation, these are all kind of things which you get into this habit slowly and steadily. If you
Yes.
do it once or twice, you will never develop the habit. I
Hmm.
think when you do it forcefully, I think then you will, develop interest into these things.
Yes.
When I also started doing meditation, like it is one of my interests that I have started recently.
Hmm.
So initially I was forcing myself because every time I was closing my eyes, so many thoughts were, surrounding me, revolving around me. But slowly and steadily, like I feel like my day is not
And
complete.
how do you
When
do meditation? You are focusing on your breathing, or
yes,
just
yes,
sit?
yes, focusing on
Okay.
my breathing. Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
So, like, how
And
long? Like, how many minutes you do in a day?
I just set the alarm. So I just try to do this at least for 12 minutes. And
12. 12 minutes.
yes, 12.
Okay, that's great.
Yes,
Because you can't
yes,
sit
yes,
idle
yes.
for only 1 or 2 minutes. It's very, because our mind always thinking, always thoughts comes to our mind. So yes, it's really very tough to sit idle and you concentrate on your mind.
Yes, it is still very much difficult. Even though I have started doing this practice for even 1 month, for the last month I have started doing this. But still,
And which time you do?
those
In the morning when you wake
in
up?
morning, night,
Mm-hmm.
morning and at night, and in those 12 minutes, I feel like you can take 4 to 5 minutes. Having those thoughts into my mind, I can concentrate only in for 5 to 6 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So I think these things need practice and consistency. I think these things also. So same thing I think is with the reading.
Yes.
Initially, we'll have to improve ourselves in reading, and I think then we will be, get interest into it.
Yes, because reading also help you concentrate your mind and meditation also. You have to
Yes,
sit with the book and read. So yes, but
yes.
listening is something you can do while doing your household chore. Anything else you
Mm-hmm.
can listen and learn passively. But with reading, you
Yes.
have to actively concentrate on that book and read whatever have written on that book and get
Yes.
good knowledge or something whatever have written on that book.
Mhm.
Yes, you have
Yes.
to sit with the book.
Yes, listening is something, yes, you can do it every time. You can listen
Yes.
it every time, even if you're feeling lazy, you can
Mm.
keep phone aside. And while listening, you can go off sleep also. So
Mm.
listening is very easy part, but listening also helps us only when we go with speaking pattern also side by side. Else,
Mm.
if we keep on listening